Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and today I wanted to do something a little different than I usually do. Today I wanted to do a makeup look without brands, so I'm not going to be mentioning any brands. The beauty community can get really stuck on products, like new products or what's who and who using. Influencers and people who live online, they obviously receive a lot of products and a lot of new stuff on PR. It's their job. They try it out, they test it out, but that doesn't mean that we have to go out and buy everything that they have. And I know I can find myself wanting a lot of products I don't need just because they're new, just because other people have them. And you know what? It is not something that I actually need because I have a bunch of products, a lot of them go unused. So in efforts of combating that for myself, but also to let you guys know that you can still create and do awesome looks without having to buy new products constantly. Today I am doing a no brand makeup tutorial. I hope that this video serves as a reminder that you in fact do not need that shiny new palette. You already have 3. So without further ado, let's get to putting on some makeup on our faces. Okay, so as always, I'm starting out with my eyes. I always like to prime my eyes before doing any eyeshadow because I have oilier lids and I find that primer really helps these shadows stick, last longer, and look more vibrant. So if you're not priming your eyes, what are you doing? And then I'm just using a fluffy brush and making sure that this is set so that whatever I put on top has something to glide onto and it doesn't stick immediately. So my vision for today is I want to do something very simple on the eyes, as always, nothing new, but I want to incorporate like purples and like a lilac maybe. But first, I'm gonna apply, I think, a peachy shade on my crease. Just a light peachy shade on the crease so that it has something to transition into. I don't want to make it too vibrant though. I want it to be very light, so that's what we're gonna go and do. And as you can see, it's barely noticeable, but it will make things easier later on in the process. Now for the purple, I'm gonna go in with a loose pigment that's very glittery and it's very kind of sheer. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this with like a flat but fluffy brush. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this purple shimmery pigment all over my lid, and I think I might take it up a little bit to the crease to connect with the other color, but I don't want to go up too much. Oh wow, this is super cool. And to be honest with you, because this is more of a pigment, I don't want this to be a super like full-on purple. I want it to be more of a wash of color, and this is giving me exactly that. So I want it to be pretty subtle. Okay, so now that I have my sheer wash of purple on the lids, for some reason I'm looking in the viewfinder and you can't really tell, or maybe that's just me, but hopefully you can see that I have like a sheer wash of purple all over the lids. Brought it up to the crease a little bit, but I didn't go too overboard simply because that's not the look. Oh! I just dropped all of my brushes on the floor. All of my brushes on the floor. Okay, so I will ignore my current situation and I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna go in with some mascara, something basic and simple just to build up a little volume and length. As I mentioned, I want this to be like a no fuzz look, so I'm not gonna do much. Okay, so now that mascara is done, I'm just gonna fill in my brows a little bit using a marker, a brow marker. Just filling them in slightly because I'm still gonna go in with like my face products, but I just want to add a little bit of that definition. Okay, so for my base, you guys know I love to do super natural, radiant skin, nothing full coverage, unless I'm going super glam, but obviously this is more of an everyday look, so I'm just gonna go in with more of an everyday, like, tinted moisturizer type of product, and I'm doing light coverage, as always. I always like to use, like, a mixture of tools whenever I'm applying, like, any product, simply because I like to play with my coverage. Okay, and then to add some extra coverage on the areas that I needed, I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is something that I always do. I don't like to go super full coverage all over the face, but I like to cover where I need to with concealer. So, oop, I applied way too much. And since this concealer is a bit lighter than the rest of my skin, I'm also gonna use it to just highlight a little. And then as an oily girl, of course, I have to set everything. That's just my standard, because if not, I'm gonna look like a breeze ball. I'm gonna look like a grease ball throughout the day, and I really don't want that, so I'm just gonna set everything in place. Okay, it's time to go into the cheeks. I really want to keep everything very blushy and peachy because I did a little bit of peach on the eyes. I just want everything else to kind of connect. So the blush is going to be my main focus, but I still want to add a little bit of bronzer just to warm up the skin and kind of add a bit of definition back. So I'm just going to hit it everywhere you apply bronzer. And then we're gonna go into some peachy goodness, blush, and I'm gonna be applying this to the apples of my cheeks and back, and maybe a little bit to the nose as well. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlighter to the tops of the cheeks. And I'm gonna go in with kind of a duochrome highlighter that can complement the purple that we have on the eyes. I don't know if this is gonna look good, so let's hope it does. And let's apply a little bit of this to the inner corner. And then I just want to finish up my brows. If I can I can't open my brow gel. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm just gonna be adding a bit of clear brow gel to set everything in place. Make the brows look good. And the last step before we complete this look is lips. You guys know it. I am going to go in with a neutral lip, peachy lip to, you know, make everything a little more cohesive. But first I'm starting with a neutral lip liner. If you're an avid viewer of my channel, then you'll probably know what it is. And I'm slightly overlining so that I get a bigger look because I have very tiny lips, okay? And then I'm gonna go in with a peachy nude to tie everything in. I'm not gonna apply it full on, I'm just gonna kind of blot it to add the color but not make it look super intense. Okie dokie, and this is the final look. Very simple, but I really like the hint of color. I think it adds a little something. It's a very classic me look. It is very easy to create or recreate, and you can do this with like neutral shimmer or something a little bit more colorful. But I just wanted to go with purple because it's great for brown eyes. It really makes them stand out. It's a fun way to add a little bit of color without being too overwhelmingly color. So I really, really like this. Love the look. Love the peach and purple together. It's such a great color combo. What do you guys think? Okay, you guys, and that concludes today's video. Please let me know if you enjoy this concept, and remember to not limit yourself because you don't have a certain product that an influencer is talking about. Get creative, shop your stash. You can recreate looks without having to have the exact same products as people. I hope this video was a good reminder. It definitely was one for me because I am one of those people that definitely tends to get FOMO and I want to buy everything even though I don't need to. So just get creative with what you got. I know it's something that I'm gonna be practicing a lot more now, and I hope this video inspired you to do the same. I will be linking all the products down below just so that you guys know if you want to recreate the look and maybe you have some of the products already in your collection or you want to compare or you simply want to buy them. I can't stop you from doing that, and I also understand the joys of buying new makeup, so I'm not telling you what to do. The links will be down below. If you enjoyed today's video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm making. And if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, very much like today's video, then please make sure to subscribe. I'd love you forever. The button's down below. You know what to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. Hope you leave today inspired to make a change. Wow, that was came from the heart. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you right here for my next one. Bye, everyone. Mwah!